Welcome everybody to Alone in the Dark. We didn't just spend 30 minutes messing with the game because we broke it. Not at all.
I just say total time played 5 minutes. That was definitely more than 5 minutes of just running around.
Because I don't think it wanted to count what we were doing.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because like the 5 minutes was like the opening part of it, and then because it didn't save, right, because we reloaded at that point, so it still only has it as 5 minutes.
So it will be up before this episode, but legit, if you haven't seen the glitch, I'm gonna put it on both channels. I'm very proud of that. I am the goddess of glitching. I am the Eldritch goddess of glitching, and I hope I get some fan art from that.
I just can't believe you somehow managed to spawn outside of the area.
I don't know if I'm going to be able to beat that glitch. So here's how it started. First, we lost the audio for a few seconds, and then it became really desynced. And not because of us, it was the game itself. And then we had to reload because of that, and then we got to explore the map.
Basically, when you had the gun glitch, you went into the garage of the building, which was an enclosed space. But for some reason, when you reloaded the checkpoint after encountering the audio glitch, it spawned your avatar outside. Now, the problem with that is that because in the original part of it, when you were outside, there were invisible walls because it was a cutscene. Now that we've gone inside, the walls are inside, so you basically spawned outside the map is what it's thinking. And you can now explore all the outside world around the mansion or whatever that you're going to. But
so if you do want to copy the glitch, when you watch that video, because I will link it in the description, that all you have to do is reload after you start a game. Now, I don't know if this is going to be patched. I'm legitimately going to put it up the same night that we've done this because I do want to kind of send that to, certain people. But that was pretty good. For those watching live on Twitch, I'm glad you guys got a laugh out of that, but now we're going to start again. Should we do standard or should we do easy because of all the glitching? Because I'm afraid we're going to get some enemy glitches.
If you want to try it out on that, that's fine. Then we can move up to standard maybe for the second playthrough.
Yeah, so I'm not doing this, by the way, guys, because, it makes things easier. Considering the glitch we just had, until the game is patched more, I don't trust it. So I was
gonna say that could screw you if that's in a key part in the game and you have to reload like way before it. That's fine.
Yeah, we're gonna show the opening cutscene again. Ooh, Froggo.
We're gonna show it again?
Yeah, just for those that don't watch the glitch
Wait a minute.
episode.
This is this different? No, okay, yeah, there's the gator.
I mean, even back then they knew don't run over a gator. Fun fact about gators, guys, they actually know how to cross the street with cross lights, like cross signs and stuff. They'll actually wait for the lights. It happens all the time in town. Like, you can tell tourists because they freak out, and anyone that's been, living there enough, they just watch
your uncle. What's wrong with him?
He's possessed.
As in the devil?
Can we skip this?
We can.
Something like
that. We should.
Well, I mean, we've already played this once, but what are you not skipping it just because of the people in the chat?
Fuck it. You can watch the glitch episode.
What do you make of it?
Oh, fuck. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I just realized that.
Well, let's do it again.
No, well, I was thinking because, like, we already did this one, so it's in the first episode, but I didn't realize you were releasing it as a
standalone.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we can talk a little bit during this one because you can see it again. Yeah. One day when you visit, I'll take you to places where you can just watch the gators cross the street.
I'm good.
Because here's the thing, we don't really do much when they're here, because if you don't mess with a gator, they don't really do much to you. So they're all around town. There's a big MFR where I used to live. You just don't keep your small animals out when you know there's a gator in the area. Or children that want to go in ponds. Congratulations if anyone knows that joke. So, can someone please make me Alone in the Dark, like the logo, and just call it Alone in the Glitch? I'd be very grateful if somebody makes that.
He's possessed.
As in the devil?
Something like that. He says a dark man is following him. watching him at all times.
What do you make of it?
It's nonsense, of course, but I'd be lying if I said it didn't bother me. You see, it runs in my family.
Possession?
No, Detective. Deteriorating melancholy. Practically every member of the Hartwood family is driven mad before they grow old.
But Jeremy didn't kill himself. Is that why he's at your setup?
Despite being convinced that he is truly possessed, he decided to put his last chips on Dr. Gray and his psychoanalysis, figuring he might stumble upon some cure.
You mentioned a letter.
I received a disturbing letter from Jeremy accusing the staff and all the other patients of being involved in some cult. And now they are also out to get him.
Could it be real? Or is it all just in his head?
It's a story he tells himself, Mr. Carnby. Anything to avoid the truth.
Oh, he's nutty as a fruitcake.
That we're all terribly insignificant. That people mean so very little to one another. That there is no one out to get Jeremy Hartwood because he isn't worth getting.
And here we are.
My uncle's not well, Mr. Carnby. I want to make sure he's all right.
Oh, the South
And
Park
what's
game
my part
releases
in this?
next week.
You couldn't get a cab?
I just wouldn't feel safe going alone. Did you bring a gun?
Yeah. You think it'll actually come to that?
No. But you might need to wave it around depending on how agreeable the staff will be.
What exactly are we gonna do when we find Jeremy?
I don't know. Let's just find him first.
All right.
Sorry
Let's
about that. I was
not-
totally not reading something.
Let's not fuck this up. Please, God.
Mike, I can't guarantee that. It's me. Also, you
I know
echoing.
you can't. I'm praying.
How to leave you and stroll through the far lands. Look, if it does it again, we might have to end up picking her.
I don't even know if it's... Well, actually, yeah, she goes in the cutscene. So.
Hello? Hello?
Looks abandoned.
It can't be. There has to be someone around.
Wait here. I'll go around back.
Yeah, so when you load it in, you load it in inside at the first time. Chapter 1. Suck it.
So I'm gonna save. It might be a good idea to save.
Yeah, no, I would agree with this.
Oh, okay. There's a chain. I had a heart attack. I'm like, did we just have our
Yeah,
first?
no. It's not a chain. It's an engine on a chain.
God, look how rusty that is.
Yeah, it's probably an old engine. That's why they pulled it out. Corroded and shitty. Or it's been
Oh,
sitting
I
there.
gotta send you something real quick. I saw
Okay.
this when I was out training Kiwi. Give me a second. I'm gonna put it in general chat for you guys too.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Black one.
Yeah, it threw me off. I talked to the guy that owned it. He was really nice. He was surprised that somebody my age knew about Christine. And I'm like, bro, I'm 30. I'm like, why does everyone not think I'm 30? Do I look that young?
No, they probably all thought you were 30, but that movie came out in 1983, which would have been years before you were born.
I was born in '86. It
That's
was on
multiple.
TV a lot when we were younger.
Mm.
No, what do we
Maybe
got
just
here?
doesn't get a lot of
Yeah, horror
People
fans,
would-
I think. I told him it looked really good. He even had the music set up too, which was pretty fun.
Oh, yeah, that's nice.
But you're born. Fuck you. Kitchen garden key. See, the models and stuff in the game look really good.
Indeed.
You get here's the perks about living in Florida. You get an insane amount of oldies on the streets. Like people here, it's just one of the biggest places. You can get oldie cars really cheap too. But you'll see so many out on the roads. There's also a carpet company, and I have to get the picture of them again. They set up their design to look like the Mystery Machine. And I did a double take when the van drove by. I'm like, wait a minute, why is the Mystery Machine here?
Because go Scoob!
Oh, Ratso just ran by.
I'm Ratso. Suck it.
We doing D&D Exorcist this weekend?
It looks like I have everybody available for Season 3, so I'm going to do Season 3 this weekend, but I'm going to align it for next weekend in advance.
Okay.
Because what I'd like to try and do, hopefully, is I'd like to try to jump back and forth every other week if I can, if scheduling allows. Or do a session on a Sunday as opposed to a Saturday, since Saturday I kind of have to relay
If we do it Sunday, I think that'll work for Exorcist, but you also have to make sure it's earlier in the day before Moko. He can't be up that late.
I know, that's my one, that's kind of my one hang up there about trying to get that in. So if Raka has like a random Sunday off, I can definitely make that happen. I think I'm going to go forward with you main 4.
I'm not getting in there.
Oh, yeah, you need bolt cutters. So we're going to stick with the main group of 4 clerics. And we're going to keep going with that crew, because I think that works out well. And I like 4 as a group number. It tends to even out. That way you can split up if you have to and do other things.
Yeah, I know the fans are really like my rabbit, so they're really excited to see her again. She's apparently become very popular.
Hopefully Moko won't murder the shit out of her. I have backup plans now because of that.
Remember, guys, when you donate during the Exorcist campaign, you can make a bunch of the rabbits and maybe some new ones. No, I've already warned him if he tries to go after me, it's not going to end well, but he's not going to hurt me. It's just the problem is I'm also a rabbit, so I have to be careful. Between him and Kim threatening to eat me.
It's okay. That was a book, though.
I'll come back as, oh! Let me DM you, I have an idea.
Okay. Well, speaking of which, too, I'll have to touch base with you guys, because, that, I mean, it works, but at the same time, it's not in that kind of group that I'm using.
Yeah, one of those type of things. But I don't think if
I did have a thought, but I don't know if you would find it insulting.
DM me it so that we don't spoil it for them. Yeah, no, I'll go for that.
Okay, fair
I
enough.
I don't inherently not like that. I just don't like.
I didn't know if you did or not, so that's why I wasn't gonna ask.
If I'm killed, I'm totally down for that. Because it seems like that's going to end up happening with the way everybody is going after the rabbits. I'm stuck.
Well, yeah, maybe not. Dodge roll.
Are you fucking serious? Oh, thank God. Holy shit.
I swear to God, if you had actually gotten yourself...
I was stuck. Like, I couldn't move. I had to really push it to get out there.
No, but like if you didn't actually manage to get out of it, if you were permanently stuck there, we actually had to restart again.
Florida and the weather was weird. The raining on one side of the road and sunning on the... Yeah, oh yeah, that's pretty common here. The favorite thing for everyone to do is when it's raining on one side of a tunnel and not on the other. But the rain thing is fairly common. It happens a lot where I'm living right now. You want to see odd and you get used to this very fast, at least for where I live. Is we have cows that show up every so often, like baby cattle and stuff, because they get out of the fencing and stuff down the road. So we have to. I help catch them and bring them back, and man, mamas are usually very mad. Housekeeper's key. Okay. But yeah, the sunny on one side and the rainy on the other. Yeah, you get used to that here. Wait till you're in a hurricane. Huh? That's when shit gets fun. You'll actually see people in Category 5 hurricanes trying to go out and surf.
Yep, and those people are suicidal.
Yep, I had a teacher that used to do it constantly, and then he'd yell at us not to do it, and we're like, but you're doing it. I once had to surf on a door during a category. It was toward the end of a category 4 because the back door got yanked off because of the wind, and I was very determined to go get it back, so I just kind of surfed it back to the house.
Right.
I mean, it wasn't that bad. Luckily, it didn't make it over to the ravine, like to the river. Is booze the way he heals? 'Cause yes, it is.
Drink to heal.
I
Both
do
mentally
like how
and-
the game looks. It is very pretty. Look at that.
Yeah, no, I like the scenery, like all the model design and like the updates and stuff for this. I mean, I never played the original, but for whatever it looks like,
The
in
original, I
updates-
believe, is an old DOS game. Give me a second. I just gotta grab something. I believe the
Is it a
original is an
DOS
old DOS
game?
game. Yep.
Is it a DOS game?
There is a DOS game, and then they did a remake in the early 2000s, I believe.
Okay, that's the one I'm thinking of. Is the early 2000s?
But the
one.
very original one, and I've seen the original one, is an old DOS game. The first two, I believe, are old DOS games.
Yeah. Regardless, this is I do like the model work in this. It seems like they got the facial recognition stuff down pretty good.
Yeah, people were complaining that it's kind of uncanny valley, but you really still can't help that at this point with this kind of technology. I will say THQ is doing a good job with intellectual properties. And again, these are the guys that made Magicka. So I believe this is their first game like this. So I'm glad they kind of left Paradox and they got to do something different.
Find the front door and let the bitch in.
Don't mind if I
Or
do.
booze.
I mean,
Somebody
it's
was
the
a closet.
1920s, that makes sense.
Somebody was a closet drinker in this house.
I feel like they weren't hiding it very well.
Well, the booze was in the closet.
I mean, it looks like it's the staff, so I don't blame them for drinking.
Yeah. Yeah. There are
Family
those
Bible.
Every day
Yankee.
your silence weighs a little heavier. It's been a difficult year for everyone, and many have lost all hope. I read in the papers about people suffering. Pictures of dust-covered landscapes without a drop of water. I wish I knew if you were still tending the earth or if you had turned your back against us. I have started to look for help elsewhere. I pray you will tell me if I am going down a path that you find disagreeable. With help from Baptiste and Charlotte, I found comfort in the practice of the voodoo. I have long been skeptical of that Caribbean cult, but it's been of good use to me. It seems all harmless in my book. I say some words dreamt up by the Creoles, and I carry around a small pocket of gree-gree. Nothing of this is mentioned in the Bible, of course, but the French Quarter priestess tells me it's all connected. She says the Christian God is just one more perspective on the creator of things. That's what I like to think, but the other way around, that the spirits of her faith are just aspects of you, our Heavenly Father. I am so grateful for the words you gave Mr. Hartwood. We will sing your praises at St. John's Eve. The world will be blessed soon again. Only the sacrifices of the Old Testament compare to your demands. Let it be the truth. A mother of earth, wood, and dirt. A mother of 1,000 young.
I have been called!
Sacred sand, $1. Black cat oil, $1.50. Devil shoestrings, a quarter. That makes $2.75, madame.
What was that you were telling the doctor? A goat without horns. What does that mean?
Stop summoning me.
You must have misheard me, madame. I said no such thing.
Please. I know I don't look like any of you, but I'm devout. I'm ready to do what it takes.
Do not be so eager to sacrifice the few things you have left, madame. Now please, leave my store.
A
I have-
goat without horns.
This feels like a porn. This feels like a like negotiations for a porn contract.
I'm just wondering how you went from God to Shog Niggurath, the mother of 1,000 young. I mean,
Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba.
I guess if you're gonna pray, you're gonna pull everybody into this one. At least you didn't do Cthulhu. I think I'm actually more powerful than him. Don't tell Carl, he gets mad when he finds that out. He always gets pissy about it, he thinks he's top dog. So Wikipedia says you have the original in 1992, plus the sequel. The remake in 2008, the online only in 2015, and then this one. God, I did not realize it's gotten remade that many times. I have seen the original DOS one played, though. That one is just tank controls up the yang. I ain't playing it. And those are the old school hard ass tank controls too, Mike. So we are in good old Louisiana. Man, we are getting a bun. I'm gonna save. No. I'm gonna save again just in case. You hungry? Mike, you want some chicken?
Yes.
I mean, let's be real. This is one of the first games where the meat actually looks like it could be edible. Usually it's all rotten and stuff.
Yes, or it looks like plastic.
Yeah.
I want a steak now, damn it.
I had one last night. It was pretty good.
What kind?
Ribeye? I think it was. It was on sale. It was like a small, because you know I can't eat that much. It was a very, very small one. Why would Carl be top dog? Look, he runs the bar, the club, and he thinks he's all important and stuff. Other than, you know, Big Daddy. He knows. He's not even the guy in charge of them. He's not the one that actually owns the bar, but we don't tell him that. He thinks he is. You know, Big Sis runs everything, but we're not going to invoke her. She's scary. Okay, so we can only have 5 alcohol. When you do that, doesn't the meat get... Don't you have to use the meat in a certain amount of time when you have it out like this?
Out like what? Like...
Ooh, rat poison. Great
Chugging
for depression.
contest.
I'm sorry, look at that.
What?
Great for depression, rat poison.
Yeah, great for depression.
Goat without horns. So that's me. I'm just happy I finally get called. Every game uses Carl. I never get called.
Alright, so what meat are you talking about?
The meat they out like this?
Unless you have it in, like, a freezer or something. Yeah, well, I mean, if you have the pig like that, you're bleeding it.
Yeah.
He gutted it, and now he's bleeding it, but I don't know how long that's been sitting there. Yeah, it's probably rotten and rancid by now, if there's nobody that's been tending to it.
I mean, the meat still looks good, but we don't know how long it's been.
Well, usually, I think
you can salt meat to stop it from rotting.
Yeah, you can. You can salt meat. You can dry meat.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of, is that they're curing it. That's the word I'm thinking of.
Curing, yeah, that's another word for it. Well, shit. The fruit isn't rotten either.
Yeah, so there's even fresh cookies.
And there's, yeah, I was gonna say there's cookies too.
So they haven't been gone. Yeah, somebody's got to be working here. Look at the bread; it looks pretty fresh.
Yeah, bread looks fresh. It looks like all the food is not spoiled. The oven is open. But what's in the oven?
To be fair, if you're called is that why the game broke? Is because it knows I'm here? I am the mother of 1,000 young. I mean, I might be one of her young. I'm not telling you people the truth. So we need to get bolt cutters for that one area.
Yeah,
but I do like exploring this.
There's some stuff we can interact with in here.
Sabotage.
Please do not touch the boiler. It is working after all. While the sabotage has caused a leak, only the decorative plate has been completely ruined. Let's wait for Mr. Chance to turn up and he can take a look at the leak. Mr. Waits.
I'm fairly certain that's Yuri Lenthal's voice.
It does sound like him.
That doesn't look safe.
Oh. So it's a puzzle. Can't. Oh. I can't do anything, so I think we need to find parts for this and come back.
Probably, I'd imagine. Yeah,
Yeah,
you need a
you gotta
you need a valve. You need a replacement valve.
I've been good. You missed 30 minutes of game break, my friend.
It was 30 minutes of running around the map where we weren't supposed to be.
I mean, this looks like a nice place. You know, when you're not running into the oblivion.
Other than all of this Satan.
We haven't heard Satan. We've heard
That one's locked.
Yog. Is it Yog Shagov? Yeah. Yog.
Yeah.
That's the mother of 1,000 young. So we've heard her. We've got voodoo and God.
Jeebus.
What is that? Oh, is that like an old school camera? Is that what that's supposed to be? Look at the.
I think it's a light.
Maybe.
Turn it around so you can see him. Are you talking about what's on his lapel?
No. I'm talking about the magazine cover.
Oh.
Oh, I can get a better
no,
look.
that's a magnifying monocle.
Oh, I've never seen one before.
And it looks like he's examining film. Or pictures. Whatever, negatives.
I mean, the bathroom could use some clean. Actually, no. No, this is one of the rare times in a horror game where the bathroom's actually really clean. Maybe not the.
I was gonna say you can clean the tub, but you can see the watermark there.
Yeah, but I mean, compared to some games we've done, this is not bad.
Yeah, no, this is definitely livable. This is like okay department store levels of clean.
Oh, that crack in the wall, though. Oh, you know what? That's some black mold. You're gonna have to fix that. That's bad. Or water damage.
No.
That's black mold. I'm not coming near this place. Microfilm reader? Maybe.
Yeah, that could be it too. He was definitely examining a reel of either photographs or film.
Okay, we got the floor plan. So we got the map.
Nice. Okay, so now we have a map.
So it's a
orderly,
hotel.
small parlor,
Is it? Library, small parlor, drawing room.
observatory. No, this was like a mental health home.
Yeah,
doc-
back then they did have those.
Yeah, doctor's office, clerk's office, receptionist. That's it all in the lower right-hand corner.
Look at the thing. So it shows us puzzles, solvable, explore. Oh, that's neat. So you have a place where you know what can be solved at this point and what can't. That's nice.
Right. Okay.
Locked doors, unlockable.
Locked door.
Nice.
Can you get? So, do you have all the floors or just the first floor?
Just the first floor.
And a piazza key. Okay, where's the piazza?
Let's see. That would be piazza. Where in there?
It might not be on the first. No, it's not on the first floor. It might be on the second floor.
No,
Lock
so we can't
edit
do that
lock.
yet.
We can't unlock that. What about this? Okay, that's.
Wow, everyone's just drinking around here.
I
It's
mean,
a
it's
nurse. Okay, so this is the nurses.
This was the 20s, right? It makes sense.
Yeah.
Sunday,
No-
June
Lottie's
22nd. I spent all day looking for Jeremy. I should have cared for the others, but I'm scared that he will do something irreversible. Cassandra is upset that I didn't give her the latest shipment of pain medication that Waits brought from the post office yesterday. I would have given it to her, but the company didn't send a new key this time around, so the box is just sitting there on my desk. They must have figured we had plenty of their gimmicky keys by now. I only remember seeing one lately. Grace was playing with it inside the grand parlor. Unless it turns up by itself, it will have to wait. I have to figure out where Jeremy is. I think Jack knew something. That dog of his found a strange rot permeating the house. She's showing us, he said. Like those blots and streaks of fetid rot was talking to him.
I think it said 1930s on it. Let me see if I can see that again. No, I wanted to see. Where do I find? Wow, this is really finicky. No. Where do I find? So there's a lot of collectibles. So can I not see... Okay, so I can't see notes that I found? That's very odd. For those wondering why we're saving so much, it's because we had a very bad break early on. I might have a PlayStation 5 version coming, is all I can say right now. And I will 100% be looking to see if I can do that, replicate that same break on the PlayStation 5.
I need the key.
So I don't have that. Can't do that.
Need a key.
Yeah. Oh, that is the right one. Okay. So piazza is like a walkway?
Sort of. It's kind of like a patio, if I remember correctly.
Oh, that's really nice. I don't even like heights, and I actually really
Or
like
actually,
this.
no. Oh, actually, no. It's not like a. It's like a gallery thing or something like that. Actually, let me look up what it is. It's kind of. It's an Italian.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, that's Italian. God, they did really nice modeling this place.
Oh, it's a public square or marketplace.
Oh.
Or the veranda of a house.
Okay, so that explains it, because you can look out and stuff like that here.
Yeah.
Look at the ivy covering this. It's really nice.
Yeah. I mean, it definitely, they did a good job on the modeling in this game. It feels like they actually, you know, they actually put effort into making this environment in this house.
Yeah, look at the lighting, too. This is an Unreal 4 game, because there were people thinking it was an Unreal 5. This is Unreal 4.
Bear, 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 bear.
Before I open the door, I just want to kind of explore.
I need the key.
So many things are locked. Well, if this is a mental hospital type thing, that makes sense.
You run upstairs and beat the crap out of people.
We haven't seen anyone yet. We gotta let the woman in first. The Picayune Post.
The Great Depression. President Hoover raises tariffs on over 20,000 imported goods in an act to protect American labor. Following the collapse of the Wall Street stock market on October 24 last year, American industry has suffered greatly. Thousands of companies have gone bankrupt and left a large part of the American workforce unemployed. In an attempt to turn the tide, the Smoot-Hawley Tariff Act has been signed by President Herbert Hoover. By regulating commerce with foreign countries, the government hopes to encourage the industries of the United States to compete with cheap foreign imports. Superstition on rise. New Orleans voodoo stores and spiritual mediums see increased profit during troubled times. While the market has faced hard times ever since Black Thursday of last year, voodoo doctors and snake charmers see significant rise in number of customers. With the coming Eve of St. John on the 23rd, the police expect increased cult activity around Bayou St. John, the southern shore of Lake Pontchartrain. Voodoo rituals in that area on the Eve of St. John have a long tradition reaching back to the first snake worshippers brought as slaves from West Africa. During the 19th century, its practice was popularized by the legendary Marie Laveau, and has since been embraced by many of the Creoles and the surviving aristocracy of the French Quarter. Author seeks asylum. Rumors regarding author Cassandra Beauregard making Derceto her home verified. Derceto Hospital is an old plantation building on the eastern shores of Lake Pontchartrain. While often considered an asylum for the insane, residing Dr. Elmore Lee Gray prefers to think of it as a convalescent home, a place where you can go to rest. The patient list is kept secret, but thought to include many of the black sheep of wealthy families, because at Derceto, treatment does not come for free. Local author Cassandra Beauregard has now been confirmed by her own admission. She's been lauded as a powerful Creole voice and written many successful books. Lately it was reported from Hollywood that she has finished a moving picture manuscript titled Slaughter Gulch. That film is set to hit the theaters next year.
Okay, so now we can kind of look at it. So 1930. That is, I like the small touches in this. I do. So now we know it's the 1930s. Yep, Great Depression. I always get like Great Depression mixed up if it was 1920s or 1930s.
Well, technically, the Great Depression started in the late 1920s and went all the way into the 1940s. It basically ended when World War II ended.
Rubber stamp. Lost children. Okay.
Little bitches.
Can I ring the bell? I can ring the bell.
Can you open the door?
Let me have my phone.
I need the key.
That is an old school radio. I love those designs in radios, like those really old school ones.
Does it sound like I'm on old time radio? And today on the news, the Hindenburg crashes.
There was a very large one actually at a it was like a Goodwill type place, and I almost bought it, but I looked at the back because I was checking I was checking everything to make sure it still runs and stuff, and it was just somebody had destroyed the back so bad. I hate grandfather clocks. Can't get that open.
Damn.
Nope. Look at the map really quick. Okay, so it's showing us all the places right now.
Give me the map quest, damn it.
I'll check the memes later. I'm not gonna do it during the stream. That is a big old bear. That's a shaggy bear, that's what that is. Oh, what happened? Was there somebody just there for a second?
Yeah, no, I think she phased through the door, maybe?
What are you doing? Who are you?
Whoa,
Where did you
pardon me,
come from?
excuse me. My name is Edward Carnby, private investigator. I hope you don't mind we let ourselves inside.
I do mind. This is private property. You can't just barge in here.
I'm sorry about all this, but I'm looking for my uncle. It's urgent, and no one was answering the door.
We can't hear you knocking anymore. None of us can. Who is your uncle, darling?
Jeremy. Am I right? She has that Hartwood gloom, doesn't she?
That's right. I'm Emily Hartwood. I just came to make sure my uncle is all right.
Well, he is unavailable right now. You will have to come back another day.
Unavailable how? Is he sleeping? We can wait.
He's lost.
Don't I know you from somewhere?
Who's your man again, Miss Hartwood?
My name's Edward Carnby, private investigator.
Splendid.
Enough! All of you! Get back to your rooms! McCarthy, keep your eyes on the child. And you two, please leave immediately.
Look, we're not here to cause any trouble. Just let us see the old man, satisfy the curiosity of my client here, and we'll be off.
Jeremy has gone missing. There's no need to worry, but it might be some time before he turns up. The whole staff is looking for him.
What? He ran off?
I don't have time for any of this. Please, come back tomorrow.
All right, in that case, we'll just wait in his room. You don't mind, do you? It's upstairs, right?
Wait, you can't.
Don't worry, we'll be discreet.
In the corridor. It's the first door on your left. I'll tell Dr. Gray you're here.
Excellent.
He's
Thank
awesome.
you, madam.
I love David Harbour.
I do like him, but for some reason he doesn't fit the role. If it's weird to explain, but it feels like he should have like a little bit more of an old school type way of talking for this. It's hard to explain, but like the voice kind of throws me off in certain parts.
It's because you're used to the Humphrey Bogart version.
Yeah.
All right.
Every time I see a
Here we
detective
are.
from back here, yeah.
Let's look around. See if we can dig up any clues.
We still need to see that. We still need to watch that the detective movie that I found. Can I do anything with it? I can't do anything with it. Okay. Looks like I should be able to, but I can't select anything. Commonplace book.
Every night the dark man stands opaque at the threshold of my room, counting the days until my spirit spills out of my tired shape. Only his pallid mask shelters my remaining sanity. Staring directly into the face of that demonic sultan would surely sunder time itself. Would he have looked the same to my father as he struggled for his life? Does his veiled face haunt my niece quite the same way? I wish so that I could rest my soul in that sunburnt convent of Tarawea. Would I find you there, Juan? Or Senora Perosi, back from the beyond? Every night I hide from him, moving from one misshapen memory to another. Scenes conjured out of fantasy and delirium. Places I struggle to even paint. I wish I understood your death, Senora. Is there anything I could do for you but bury you in that bleak necropolis? That triumphant chapel rising above the ledges and the oven vaults shall be your sepulchre, where you may rest, and I shall weep.
You think that chapel's the one we ran into?
I mean, it could be.
So,
How did you first come to understand?
I feel like
such
you don't
things?
have. Oh.
It's the same thing, I think, is it? No, it's different. You go ahead and talk, and then I'll start it.
No, go ahead. I was just going to say that I didn't remember if. I figured that the map wouldn't be that large unless there was a reason.
Yeah, you've got to be able to go there at some point, but I think we were, like, I don't think the whole thing fully loaded for the chapel.
How did you first come to understand such things, Senora? How did you know that the battered boil in the basement would lead me to Lafayette Cemetery? Or how the old upstairs clock, with its astronomical motifs, would take me to that hateful mound outside of Claremont Harbor? Those are my memories, my past. Is there perhaps a chance, if ever so small, for me to see Tarawea? Oh, I want that more than anything. Please, let my talisman take me there. Let me sit with Juan under his Bodhi tree. Despite having sold me that talisman, Miss Jackson, the voodoo priestess, revealed none of her secrets to me. That's why I had to travel to Tonka. Instead, she cruelly told Baptiste, my caretaker, that he would be betrayed and killed in the most awful way, that the one he loved would pierce his thigh with a sharp spear, and that he would be devoured by his own mother. What a terrible thing to say.
Don't you dare count this on the cannibal counter. Also, Lafayette, I've heard that before.
The people of Deseto are becoming dangerous. They do not understand what they are doing. I must do something to stop them. I tried talking to Dr. Gray, but he confuses my worries. He's caught up in treating me. How can he expect evil to be cured with medicine and conversation?
Yeah, it's a French name.
The orderlies, the housekeeper, and the patients are all deranged. They will call upon evil to enter this world. All would be lost. Everything. Unless I can find the clerk, Mr. Waite. He seems to be a clear-thinking man. Maybe Beauregard.
Thank you, Gray Salmon. So we're going to finish these pages, and then I'm going to step away just to feed the pets.
The dark man offered me a prison, and I accepted. I signed that miscarried contract and entered the dark pact. Everyone is safe, except for me.
Oh. I'm going to take a picture of this just in case we need it. I see the symbol for I think Scorpio or Mars. Got it. So I'm going to be right back really quick, everybody, because I've got to feed the pets. So you're all going to have some fun with Mike.
Hi. I still think it's weird that it was this game both times.
Well, we did have a game before that just wouldn't let the stream work.
Yeah, but this is the one where like it just crashed out of nowhere both times.
Worst comes to worst, we may have to record.
And it actually, now that I think about that, both of the times that happened were when you brought up the "Be Right Back" screen, wasn't it?
I think so, yeah. So I may not... Next time I take a break, I'm not going to change the screen. I'm going to walk
Well-
away and see. And
Well,
then I
here-
want you to text me if it instantly goes down.
Well, here's the thing. Since we haven't really started yet, I'm actually curious. What happens when you bring up the be right back screen? Everybody just did some fucking reason.
Let me see if I can get the stream back up and running.
Well, no, I think you can. It's just you can't use the be right back screen because that's what kills it for some reason. At least with this game. I don't know if maybe if you were running a different game, if that wouldn't happen.
We'll have to test it with a few other games. Now I'm just trying to connect again. Now it's not even letting me connect. Wow. I'll never use Bosco's art again.
Well, I mean, I don't know if that had anything to do with it.
I just think it's funny. Okay, so we should be live. Let me double check.
I'm reloading page right now.
It must be this
back.
game.
Yes, we are back. It
Damn,
has to be that. It honestly, it has to be that. That is weird.
When we do a different game, then I'll switch it. I really don't want to do it right now and have this keep happening, guys.
Yeah, no. I was just curious about that immediately, and if it happened,
it's also for some reason tanking our stability on Twitch too. Although I did have a crash earlier with another game. It did go down during another game.
It might just be that, but I mean the thing with the be right back screen is we've replicated it. It's proof.
Yeah, that one's weird. I don't know if it's because of an update, maybe with XSplit and stuff, but I'm gonna have to be really careful now. I don't know what's going on, guys. I don't know what it is. I will try to replicate it. What we might do is the next stream when we want to test things, I'm going to use another platform, see if that might be it. It could be 1,000 different things, but we figured out one of them. So next time I be right back, I'm just going to put the words "be right back" at the top of the screen.
Yeah, I was going to say just do something like that. But I think when we get off stream today, I think a smart thing would just be, it doesn't matter what game it is, just start up one game on here and go to the be right back screen. And if it lets you do it, then without crashing the stream, then you're golden, and we know that it's just this game. If not, then it's something else we'll have to troubleshoot.
I found a book full of peculiar notes. Have you heard of something called Tarawea?
No. What's that?
I might be reading too much into this, but I think it's the place he wants to go to.
Oh, okay. Sounds like a clue.
Wow, her reaction is great. We can find the actual actor in this. If worse comes to worse, guys, and we do have a lot of issues because of this game, Mike and I will record it off stream. But we're hoping we don't have to do that. There have been games where we have had to do that, though.
I mean, it's other than the in-game glitches and that one thing with the background thing. This doesn't seem like it's.
Not here yet.
This doesn't seem like it's doing too badly.
Yeah, no, this is not anywhere near what yesterday was.
Yeah. All right, so we got to move this all around before we. Yep. Okay, so no. Yep, there we go. Perfect.
Hey, you know anything about this? Looks like some sort of talisman.
No, I don't. Oh, help me out here, will you?
I would kill the guy to throw some of this stuff out. I'd be crazy too if I had this much junk lying around.
Yeah, but it's a picture frame. You can keep using that. Also, why didn't she have an accent?
Oh, wow. That's striking. I want to save this one. All right, come on. I want to go see Dr. Gray. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, I'm coming.
No, I meant shouldn't she have like a more southern accent? Or is she not supposed to be from Louisiana?
Miss Hartwood.
Oh no, we got the desync again.
Emily? What the hell is going on? Where am I?
Oh. So we're in a whole new place now. Still can't get that open. Anything I'm not missing? Oh, the bullets, please. Thank you.
Give me all of your bullets.
You
I'm
roaches.
David Harbour. Trust me.
Why'd you stab me in the side, bro?
It's Jeebus.
If we do go down again, guys, I don't know. I might end up calling the stream, but I'm really hoping we don't. That is just so weird.
I think we'll be fine. Just leave the be right back screen on.
Or just never leave the stream.
Well, leave the stream. Put up the be right back screen. Like I said,
Okay,
at the
now
end,
we have
we'll-
enough bullets.
Like I said, at the end, we'll check and see
Yeah.
if that's related to specifically this game, which would be even weirder, or if it's just.
I
something-
did have, like I said, I did have the stream go down earlier today when I was playing a game. Fuck my shots.
What the hell is this shit?
Oh, he puts you in a stun.
Yeah, you get the shit beat out of you. There's another one.
No, there is. I need some liquid courage.
Where the
Oh, you have to be a certain.
Yeah.
Nice.
That'll
There's
do it.
another one. There's another one.
Bullets. Yeah, I know. I'm getting some more bullets.
Christ, what the hell was that?
Pretty sure Christ isn't with you right now. This
Save
is
me, Jeebus.
guys. Welcome to the Swamp Thing game. We're looking at the first look of it.
That shit's nasty.
I'd totally be down for a Swamp Thing game. All jokes aside, let's do this. I keep forgetting I have flashlight. Sorry, guys. You want some pickles? Or whatever the hell is in there?
Zoom in.
Can I zoom in?
Those are peppers. Those are good.
Oh. You know, there's a guy that's apparently making it, trying to make it so that he can make peppers that aren't hot.
You mean sweet peppers that already exist?
He's trying to do it with like jalapenos and stuff.
Then what's the point?
I don't know.
I can't go that way.
Why would you want to go into the trash can? Okay, that's an invisible wall. I do really like how this looks. Ah, if only Sinking City looked like this. And, you know, well, it runs like this game.
All the weird things that gets us.
What the hell is going on?
Yeah, considering the first one is borderline unplayable in most parts, it is weird. We might try to play it again just for the fun of it.
Yeah.
What? Wasn't that supposed to make a sound? Oh, the audio glitches are great. Yes, game, trust me, I already figured out your sprint. Gosh, there's a lot of alcohol everywhere. Let's look at that pathway. And it's over here. Let's see. Oh, it's a stop. It's a stoplight. Okay. Model T's everywhere. Oh, don't you give me a stamina bar. We're not dealing with that game.
What?
Because he started breathing hard. I'm like, don't you start that stamina BS with me, dude.
Dinky.
I know for a fact he can go on forever. We've tested this. Aw. Thought that would work. Okay, that's just another one of those. I wish you could put those in your pocket or something. Look in there.
I need
Don't
the
have
key.
the key. Oh, I'll take the axe. Or a hatchet, same thing.
Can you throw it, or do you just whack people with it?
I can't go that way.
I don't know. How do I switch? Oh, I didn't want to drink. Okay, that's how you do it. So I don't think you can throw it, you just whack people with it. Can you do okay, you can do quick ones. Alright, that's what I wanted to see. Nope, can't go there. Is he trying to take the heat out of the jalapeno wine? I don't know. I'd heard about it. I haven't really done any research. It's some I think grad student or something is doing it. Oh. You gave me a melee weapon. I'm very happy. Now I can just start saving the bullets for when I absolutely need them for bosses. Mold zombies? Yeah, they look like they're from the swamp.
You know what they kind of look like?
What?
The dead guys from Creep, the dead couple from Creep Show, the Ted Danson sketch.
Oh yeah. We got the Creep Show game coming out, I think, this year too.
Don't let them get inside, compare. They're not the good kind.
Is this your store?
There are no owners here. We both strangers in Jeremy's story.
Jeremy did this. How?
The pact with the dog man. Jeremy warned us, but we didn't think much of it.
I'm Detective Edward Carnby. I was hired by Jeremy's niece to find him.
Oh, yeah? How much you paying?
$150.
She's sure getting her money's worth tonight. Are you a thinking man, compare?
No, not if I can help it.
You know, I think Jeremy's hiding in a way we can't find him. He has this juju necklace that guides him.
The talisman?
That's right. It's some magic charm he got from Miss Jackson down the street.
The voodoo priestess?
You know surprising things, compare. Yeah, the Mama Loa. Here, take the key. I locked the gate to save her place from all the ghouls and goblins getting inside. Maybe if you go there, you can find some clues to show you the way.
Thanks. I'll have a look.
I wonder if that changes if you don't find those clues.
It's a good question.
But Baptiste's keys. There are 3 keys on the keychain. One that opens up to Miss Jackson's place in the French Quarter. Then there are 2 belonging to the Dirito, and one of the clerk's office, and one for the library. Preserved reptile. Goat without horns. Yeah, if you're in Louisiana, you're gonna see a lot of black people, guys. Again, I really like how the game looks. God, it's pretty. Like, looking at the lighting from the window, that is nice. I'm gonna have another combo with him.
Get out my house.
You want to come along?
Nah, I'm gonna stay here for a while.
Black man, you're in a horror game. Someone protect him. I like him. He's nice. He's like, I know what's gonna happen if I leave. There you go, sir. Everyone, we must protect him. Hopefully he stays alive. So, you know the South Park game comes out next week, so hopefully we'll be able to play that.
Interesting.
It is the co-op.
I can't go that way.
It is story co-op, so I'm kind of excited for it. Okay, we heard somebody screaming. So we came back from this place. So I think the lit up place is where we have to go. I think that's how they... Fuck is he holding? What are you holding, my man? Oh, now we're just going to Silent Hill.
I think it's 2 people fused together.
That's why I said Silent Hill. Oh, boy. Actually, you know what? Potentially let these devs do a Silent Hill game. Got the creep factor. Oh, I could have thrown something at it. Well, I've never been one for stealth. Okay, so there's a light over there. You notice now that we have the keys, you can hear them jingling when you run? Don't need help.
Yeah, I do now. I didn't notice it at first.
Oh yeah, that is such a nice little touch.
Oh.
Please don't be pissed. You know what? Those guys I might just go for this. That seems to be better for them.
My weapon broke.
Oh! F you, game! You have... Oh, I hate that. Why is it still... Is it there? Can I get him? Oh, he's blind.
Oh, so he's just reacting to, like, the bullet noises?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
So he's gonna be making his way over here, so... It's okay, we can wait. We got a little patience. Look, just because I said we got a little... Alright, fine, we'll come to get you. The original game 2 weapons breaking. Really? Back then? In the 90s? I didn't think they did that kind of thing back then.
They're probably referring to what most people consider the original game, the one in the early 2000s. I don't know if that hurts or it did. Maybe it did.
I'm gonna have to test that more, because that's gonna be... Oh, there's another one. Fuck! And I don't have one of those. Supposed to be a... you know what? I bet you these are swamp zombies. Oh, you know what would have been a nice touch, and I hope we kind of see it? Since we're dealing with voodoo, like original type of zombies.
Maybe. I mean, we're kind of seeing that. They're just covered in moss.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Maybe that's what they're supposed to be. You see the trailer for Beetlejuice too. Can we just pretend it doesn't exist, chat? No, I haven't seen it, by the way. How is it? Mike and I will probably watch the trailer after the stream. Again, other than the glitches we had at the beginning, I do like a lot of the look of this. And once again, thank you for GOG for supplying it to us. Y'all need to go buy your games on GOG. No DRM. Juju. Lagging up. Okay. Actually looks good. I'll link it in the gen chat. Alrighty, thank you. If anyone needs a link to the Discord, let me know. I don't know if we got any new people lurking or not. Good juju or bad juju?
I recognize this place. It's Miss Jackson's seance parlor. Let's see if she's got any information on Jeremy's talisman.
I'm wondering if they're gonna actually mention hoodoo. Because you technically, with this kind of thing, you have voodoo and hoodoo.
It's the talisman, like the one in the painting.
That's from Indiana Jones.
The talisman or what I said?
Talisman. Well, actually, sorry. It's a little bit of a different design, and the gem is different. But for a second there, I thought that was the same one from Indiana Jones, the first one.
Congratulations, we're playing the Indiana Jones game early. By the way, I put in for a reviewer's copy of that.
There's an Indiana Jones game coming out?
Yeah, it's made by the same people that ruined Wolfenstein.
Lovely.
Mm-hmm. An old talisman shaped over centuries. The engraving of the numbers look to be less than 100 years old, but the base could be from antiquity? A polished black sunstone in the middle with a glass finish and occasionally gives the impression of hiding a picture within itself.
I think it's meant for the talisman.
Okay, before I do this, I want to explore a little. This guy's bad enough. Yeah, they were supposedly doing the Indiana Jones game.
Ooh, it's a phonograph. Oh, speaking of Lucas, did you see that he is currently the largest shareholder at Disney?
He's also, from what I understand, supporting their Star Wars stuff now. But I don't know if that was just a rumor.
No, he's supporting Bob Iger now because Nelson Peltz is trying to take over the board and he's gaining some ground. So Iger basically probably just bribed the crap out of him to bring him in.
Yeah, Harrison Ford won't be the voice in the game. I think it's very rare considering like that level of celebrity, although maybe he just didn't want to do it.
Well, the other thing is I don't remember if he's ever done, I don't think he's ever done voice work.
Yeah, that I was about to say. I don't think he's ever done it, and it is not easy to do voice work for anyone that thinks just being an actor, because we've had plenty of voice actors come on to the stream and say it. A lot of actors think doing voice acting is easy until they actually have to do it, and they're just thrown off by how different it is. Okay, I guess I got nothing else to look at.
I think it needs numbers, like coordinates. Maybe there's something in Jeremy's notes.
So it looks like you have 3 different circles inside of it that have to change to 3 different numbers, so...
I'm just saving just in case.
Yep, I'm never going to question it.
Alright, so, oh, here's all the stuff. Okay. Talisman schematics. 358. There's no... Maybe it's... Okay, maybe I'm doing it backwards. I didn't notice the thing on the side before you say it. I was looking directly at
It's
the
showing
talisman.
something. A place? Where is that?
You're serious?
I was seriously just looking at the talisman numbers.
Honestly, if you hadn't said anything, I wouldn't have realized you weren't looking at it.
Detective, I was wondering when you were going to show up. Mrs. Thompson told me you were here. I understand you are working for Jeremy Hartwood's niece.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, you're not wrong. We came here for her uncle. I just didn't expect... I didn't expect this. You are Dr. Gray, right?
That's right. You don't happen to have some identification, Detective. I'm not keen on having strangers prying into my business.
Yeah, he's trustworthy.
Detective Edward Carnby, Decatur Street, New Orleans. Enjoying the Vieux Carré, Detective? Those old French quarters, the voodoo people, the gangsters. I'm sure you live an exciting life.
Well, it's not quite like the stories, Doc. Just trying to make a living.
Aren't we all making a living? Well, welcome to Deseto, Detective. I hope your time here will be useful. Now, what can I do for you?
Why don't you tell me where I can find Jeremy Hartwood?
Why wouldn't that make for a short visit? I wish I could tell you, but I'm afraid I don't know. A drink, Detective?
Anything brandy.
Oh, you do belong in the French quarters, Detective. Armagnac or cognac?
You know, just give me the cheap stuff. I'm not much of a connoisseur.
Having low standards is not a virtue, Detective. Let me see if I can broaden your perspective.
What can you tell me about Jeremy?
I wouldn't want to go into details about his condition. Doctor-patient confidentiality. I'm sure you understand.
He's gonna roofie the crap out of him.
But he is crazy. And he's gone missing. Why?
Here. Try this.
Isn't that a martini cup? Or a martini glass?
Ooh, it's good. Got a bite?
Yeah, that is a martini glass.
It's called a sidecar. The trick is not to be afraid of
Oh.
the tartness of the lemon. Then, for goodness sake,
That is an
don't
actual drink.
do the triple sec.
Okay. What can you tell me about Jeremy?
Well, let me think. He is an anxious man, constantly worried about events not presenting themselves according to his model of predestination. He complains about things not being carried out in the right order, and that some things simply shouldn't be. Is any of this helpful to you?
Not really. I was hoping for some direction where to look next.
I'm sorry. I have nothing for you then. You should talk to my orderlies. They have been looking for him for a while now. I'm sure they would appreciate your help.
Calling
Yeah,
it
I
he's a
ran
red
into
herring.
Batiste earlier. Come to think of it, he might have given me a lead.
Oh, excellent. So your investigation is already underway.
I'm gonna go, but I'm sure we'll meet again.
Looking forward to it. Safe returns.
He's got to be a red herring. It's too obvious if he's not. Yep, that is David Harbour. Oh, so he has voice acted before. Harrison
Harbour?
Ford has voice acted before. He was in Secret Life of Pets too.
Is that the only one?
I have no idea. This is
Also-
somebody said
Also,
it.
what the... Hang on a second.
Detective Carnby, where did you go?
I was just talking to Dr. Gray.
You disappeared.
No, it's not what you think. Have you found anything strange going on here?
Yes. Everyone is being incredibly evasive and I can't figure out why.
No, I mean something you can't explain. Paranormal, even.
Detective, I really need you to get yourself together. I can't do this alone.
Forget it. I'll figure it out.
There is something about detectives and paranormal in the same
You
thing
want to
that
come
make
see
me
Dr. Gray?
No, I want to try something. With this talisman, I think I can follow Jeremy to the place he mentioned in the book. What was the name? Do you remember something Spanish? Tarawea. Yeah, that's where I need to go.
Detective? Are you gonna be alright?
Yeah, of course. Go talk to Dr. Gray. We'll rendezvous later.
He has got the actual reaction of anyone else. Like, what the hell did I just go through?
This talisman brought me back from the French Quarter in the blink of an eye. If Jeremy can travel so easily, then he could be hiding anywhere, even Tarawea. If he can do it, so can I. I just need to figure out how the talisman works.
Saw your notice in the boiler room. You should know Mr. Chance won't be coming back. I got no business being in there myself, but you can take a valve from the wine cellar if you want to try to stop the steam pouring out. Be careful.
So, I've looked at Harrison Ford's voice work here. He has technically 3 credits, although one of the credits is archival footage, which doesn't count, I'm pretty sure. The only other 2 credits he has are the Star Wars Holiday Special animated segment, and the Secret Life of Pets 2. That is it.
Honestly, he should do more voice acting.
Dr. Elmore Lee Gray is Desetto's chief doctor. Accounting and all administrative work is handled by me, Paul Waits.
I swear I think that's
Magdalena
Yuri.
Thompson, or Mags, is responsible for the household. Jean-Baptiste and Charlotte Tabois are responsible for keeping the guests' medical regimens in check. Finally, Jack Chance is our gardener, who can occasionally be seen in the conservatory, but is for the most part busy outside. There are currently 6 guests at Desetto. Malcolm McCarthy and Ruth Tallant reside on the 1st floor. Jeremy Hartwood, Elisabetta Perosi, Grace Saunders, and of course Cassandra Beauregard live on the 2nd floor.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that voice right there is Yuri Lembo. Which, good on him. That man is, if it is, he's getting a lot of work lately. I know his wife actually also voice acts too. Most of you heard her in Spider-Man 1. She was the, police. She was the cop. Rorschach. Can I actually look at it? No, I can't.
There's no way I can get into this thing. Better leave it alone. There's no way I can get into this thing. Better leave it alone.
That wasn't what I was trying to get. No, that's not what I want to get. There's a book here. Let me get the book. Now I can't get the book.
Yuri Lowenthal has a voice in Helldivers.
Yeah, I know.
I didn't realize he was Helldivers' voice too.
Yep. I think I said it before when somebody was playing that voice that it sounds like him.
He's also he's voicing. I didn't know if did he voice the original or any of the remakes of Prince of Persia.
I have no idea.
He's playing the prince in the upcoming one, the Sands of Time remake.
Oh, they're remaking that because the last fucking game they just brought out tanked. Because they decided to talk the directors talked a lot of shit about the original Prince of Persia. He's doing Smoke in Mortal Kombat. That man is doing amazing with voice acting. I am very happy he's getting a lot of work because he's a really, really nice guy.
Cassandra Beauregard, the beloved author. Very exciting, isn't it? What do you want to put down for reason for admission?
What her agent told us. Cassandra suffers from writer's block and needs to finish her moving picture script before the end of June. Mr. Chardot suggests Cassandra's heavy use of barbiturates is holding her back and risks ruining her career.
And how should we summarize her personal history?
Let's keep it short. Cassandra Beauregard is a beloved crime author who managed to pull herself out of poverty and into stardom. 5 years ago, she tried killing herself by jumping off a balcony. The incident left her a cripple and now relies heavily on her wheelchair.
And for diagnostic impressions?
Cassandra suffers chronic back pain following her suicide attempt. She self-administers morphine to keep herself ambulant, but has become addicted and the desired effect is now lost. The drug abuse clouds her mind, and she is unable to focus on real life. To save herself from this insight, she instead makes up stories to fill out the gaps in her own thought process, resembling the Korsakoff syndrome.
Oh, bravo, Doctor. How will you treat her?
First of all, she needs to be weaned from her drug addiction, and hopefully it will resolve her compulsive lying. Then look into permanently numbing her pain in her back through surgery. Finally, deal with her suicidal thoughts.
Fantastic. With such a short time before June, I really hope she gets better soon.
We will do what we can.
So the director of this is also the guy that wrote Soma and some of the Amnesia games. Surprised this is good. I'm sorry, those weren't. Everyone kept... Here's the thing, I have a failed recording of Soma. Like, I kept playing it, because everyone's like, it's got an incredible story. And within, like, after playing it for a little while, I'm like, I know what this entire game's story is. Why does everyone act like it's such a big thing?
Grace Saunders, 11 years old. Reason for admission?
The mother insists on strict supervision by a proper gentleman to avoid further perversion of Grace's adolescence.
Oh!
Personal history?
Grace's family possesses modest wealth and status. Her childhood seems ordinary, spending most of her time with private teachers and family friends. Grace's father recently passed away, leaving her mother the sole caregiver.
And diagnostic impressions?
Grace has trouble dealing with her father's death. She is willingly suppressing her feelings on the matter and isn't properly acknowledging the trauma she suffered.
Any planned treatment?
Grace needs nothing out of the ordinary. She simply needs parental guidance. Eventually, we can work on her feelings toward her father.
Thank you, Doctor. I'll finish the paperwork and get her installed.
He's doing Southern. That's a Southern drawl.
Malcolm McCarthy, 54 years of age. Reason for admission?
McCarthy admitted himself to Dorsetto, stating simply that he needs some damn rest.
And personal history?
McCarthy claims he used to work as a lawyer in Baton Rouge, but says he can't go into details because of some legal dispute. His background remains largely a mystery, except for the occasional clue that he drops in conversation.
Huh. And diagnostic impressions?
McCarthy is an anxious man and an alcoholic. He often tells half-truths due to some deep-seated inability to trust other people.
And how will you treat that?
McCarthy will take some time to open up. Spending time with Jack's dog or the child should be good for him. Their harmless nature will help build his sense of trust.
Yep,
Thank you, Doctor.
That voice right there was Yuri. You guys know him as Spider-Man, and he's done tons of other roles. He was the Spider-Man in Midnight Suns. So you guys heard him a lot during our playthrough of that.
Elisabetta Perosi, 33 years old? What should I put down as reason for admission?
Well, Perosi broke into Dorsetto and was found wandering the grand parlor. She was confused and suffered partial amnesia. She insisted she belonged here and offered to pay for her stay.
Right. What do you make of her story?
Perosi claims to have been a member of the Astarte artist colony some 20 years ago, a claim that seems contrafactual due to her young age. She looks to be and even thinks she is 33 years of age. That would make her a child at the time. It seems fair to say that Perosi's story is untrue, deliberately so or not.
Diagnostic impressions? Do you have anything?
Perosi's story is peculiar, because she retracted her story about the artist colony. She no longer claims to be the same person as Elisabetta Perosi. However, my staff's research has confirmed there was a Perosi at that time who was in her early 30s.
I suppose this case will take some time to investigate. How will you go about it?
I wanted to contact the real Perosi, but it seems the whole colony disappeared one night. September 29th, 1915, during a hurricane. I will have to take it slow and figure out what this spell of impersonation could have been.
Oh, I'm sure it will all clear up eventually. Thank you, Doctor. Ruth Talon, 29 years of age. Reason for admission?
Ruth's father wishes that his daughter be removed from New Orleans nightlife for the foreseeable future. He fears that her overly free spirit is tarnishing the family's reputation.
Sounds simple enough. Personal history?
Ruth comes from considerable wealth. Her family owns several hotels and restaurants. Unlike the rest of the family, her sense of adventure has taken her around the world, including France during the Great War as a photojournalist. The last decade, she has provoked many rumors of being a debauched flapper, bordering on nymphomania.
Wow.
And diagnostic impressions?
Despite her father's frivolous reasons for her to be admitted, Ruth does seem to provide an interesting case. She is refreshingly open and doesn't shy away from talking about her life during the war or her continuous celebration after returning to the States. She is admittedly a sexual deviant and feels no remorse.
And her treatment plan?
Simply staying at Derceto should do wonders for Ruth. If not, at least for her family's reputation. Ruth doesn't need to change, but with therapy I might be able to share with her some sympathy towards her family. I doubt she will settle down and become as dull as the rest of them, but at least she might try to be more discreet in the future.
Ho be a ho.
Looks like all the patients are accounted for, except for Jeremy.
So what are you thinking so far of this game?
I agree with you. I really like the visuals. The puzzles are a little bit interesting. I like the map function where you know, it shows you like, okay, this door is locked. This is this because like we've both played games like this where the maps are garbage, like complete garbage.
This is a nice touch.
They made a good map. They made the ability for you to run around. It still has some kinks that need to be worked out, obviously, after yesterday and some of the glitches that we found today. There are definitely some things that need to be worked out through patches in the near future, but it seems like after the debacle that was yesterday, they've been on that because we're actually able to play it today.
We are playing it, by the way, on Ultra.
Huh?
We're playing it on Ultra today.
But yeah, no, I mean, I like it so far. I like a lot of things about it. It's just like, it's one of those games where like, if it ran smooth, it would be I don't want to say perfect, but it would be pretty good.
Oh yeah.
But it just, you know, we've had these weird like issues with it over the course of this playthrough. Like, you know, I don't know if it was caused by the game, but you know, bringing up the background screen where it crashed your stream, or getting stuck outside the house, wandering around the grounds, or getting stuck in areas of the house and having to jump or like sprint or roll out of the way to get out of it. Like I said, it feels like this game could have used a little bit more polish, maybe like another month or so.
Yeah, no, I agree with that, because I feel like the testers should have caught a lot of this. I would think you would have tested this on a bunch of different, you know, computers and with different stuff just to see, and especially after yesterday, that should have been, there's blood there.
Well, here's my question is, how long was this in development for?
I think the trailer was last year. I saw the trailer for this, but I don't remember if they ever said how long it was in production. It had to have been quietly for a few years.
Well, the only thing I can think of is that this went into production maybe around the same time that like COVID was still going on pretty rampantly. So it's like, okay, so maybe they were programming this under you know, whatever circumstances then, and then once it ended, then they switched back and did other things and came back in and changed a bunch of stuff. This could just be a game where the issue is spaghetti code, like a Destiny 2 issue, which happens there a lot.
Makes sense, yeah. It would be interesting to get one of the devs on and actually poke them about a couple of things, because I am curious about a couple of things.
Lost Plantations of Louisiana, Thierry Briclot, 1917. Derceto was a small plantation on the eastern shore of Lake Pontchartrain. The land was considered difficult for industry and was sold for only $30 to Elijah Pickford in 1818. Pickford employed hundreds of workers from nearby New Orleans to clear the woods and build a small plantation mansion facing the lake with a striking Greek Revival temple facade. Derceto kept a modest production of Perique tobacco and indigo that persisted up till the Civil War. During the antebellum era, Derceto was the source of many rumors concerning voodoo and witchcraft. People who traveled the lake reported seeing people dance at night in front of bonfires, bleating and wailing. On June 17, 1862, Captain J.W. Norton of the Union Army recounts leading a raiding party from ships anchored in Lake Pontchartrain in order to seize control of Derceto and free the slaves working there. The captain was surprised to find the workers fighting back with unprecedented zeal. Norton's account describes these men and women as enraged with fanaticism. Pickford reportedly tried to placate the raiders, but was shot in the confusion. Captain Norton left the mansion burning and retreated to his ships with his men. Derceto was left in ruins for several decades. The ownership of the land was long disputed and returned to the Ledoux family in 1901. Several police reports were filed during the following years as the Ledoux tried to get rid of a camp of squatters on their land. The police made several visits to remove the trespassers, but the people kept returning. On November 1st, 1907, Inspector Legras of the police charged a deadly attack in order to save several children kidnapped by the squatters. Many were killed, and even more were jailed. The following year, Ledoux rebuilt Derceto, incorporating the surviving stone foundation and adding a magnificent wrought iron conservatory. The farmland had been reclaimed by the surrounding woods, so it was no longer profitable to use as a plantation. Instead, the house was turned into an artist's colony. The Astarte Artist Colony was a successful group of artists, including figures such as painter Heinrich Cassel and poet Nora Keith. The group was also known for their beloved Mardi Gras crew called the Pirates of Pontchartrain. On September 29, 1915, a tropical hurricane tore through Louisiana, causing Lake Pontchartrain to flood New Orleans. Due to the remote location of Derceto, it took almost 2 weeks for outsiders to learn that the artist's colony was abandoned. The 12 residing artists had all vanished without a trace. The empty mansion of Derceto still stands on the shore of Lake Pontchartrain, with much of its temple facade intact. The Ledoux family currently has no intention of repairing the house.
Can I just say I'm pleasantly impressed that they actually do voice all of this? Like, normally these kinds of things that you find aren't voice acted.
Yeah, I know. Usually we have to do them. So, yeah, no, that is kind of a...
We get to relax tonight.
Oh, yeah, no, yeah, you gotta take a seat back. Yeah, you just gotta leave it to David Harbour and the other voice actors.
See, I think this place would be a little too big to live in, but it's not bad. Ah! Okay.
What is going on?
Silent Hill ass. Wow, I said Silent Hill at the perfect time, didn't I? We might want to get the hell out of Dodge.
Whenever you see bats and bullshit, you gotta freaking run.
Well, that's all oil, and that's fire.
The world is on fire!
No, what do we got here?
Key 6.
God, I hope this isn't.
Do you have anything to break it? Oh, there's something on the table back there, on the right.
Yep, I see it. Oh, it's a good thing we actually turned that on.
Bolt cutters, finally!
Think the budget for this game went to the cast? I don't think so. I think it's just one of the first of these devs that really had to deal with this kind of thing. Like, their only other games that I know of that they've done is Magicka, which is a lot less intense than this.
What happened?
What are you doing, bud?
Everything's normal again?
Are you being a good boy? Being a stupid boy. You're being a stupid boy. You don't touch that. Kiwi says hi, everybody. Oh, so now we can go get that, which was this way, I think. I think when this was in production, David Haber may not have been that well known, or like that big.
No, he was well known enough because
people are saying that they think the budget for the game went into the actors.
Well, David Harbour is the big guy. I don't really think there's anybody else that's highly of note in terms of live action people that were used for this. I don't know who plays the female lead.
Now I can't get over there? Oh, now I got the bolt cutters and I can't go that way. You tease. Hold on, what are you doing, bud? Oh, you're playing with your plushie. That's fine. You can play with your plush. You kill that unicorn. Oh, what's this? Mummified cat. Okay. Beast of burden.
Huh.
Can I just move that? Can I just put that in there? Why can't I just move it? Like, no, legit, why can't he just pick it up and put it there?
Because reasons.
There's something else we still need. You are banging that plushie around hard, aren't you, bud? That leads that way. Can't go back that way. So we have to wait on that.
Yeah, no, the biggest name that's in this as far as something that people would recognize from live action cinema is David Harbour.
Okay.
The female lead also does live action stuff. But no, whatever, it is what it is. Actually, hang on a second. Oh, why is his thing? Oh my god.
What? Did you see a spoiler?
No, I didn't see a spoiler. Hang on a second. I need to see if this is legit. Why is it called Biohazard 4?
Oh, that's the Japanese word for Resident Evil. It's a Japanese name.
Oh, okay. I was wondering. So, the guy who voices Jeremy, the uncle that we're looking for, he's the guy that voices Leon in all the Resident Evil games.
The newer ones or the originals?
All of them.
Ah. Yeah, Biohazard is the Japanese name for Resident Evil.
It's wedged shut.
Actually, sorry, let me see if I can get the actual specific games that he's voiced. Because he voiced him in Resident Evil 4.
Ooh.
Oh, Mike, look. I think we're going to get this later in the game.
I mean, it's a literal Chekhov's gun, so yeah. I would shoot it! Shoot the case and see if you can take the gun.
Fine. Nah.
Damn it!
They're not gonna make
I didn't even think they had bulletproof glass in the 20s.
The guy behind the puzzles was the guy behind Sierra Entertainment Puzzles. That doesn't bode well. That doesn't bode well at all. We need to be afraid. That means we're gonna get nonsensical puzzles. Okay, we've been there. Have we really checked upstairs much? Let's see. See, what are we supposed to do? Find the estimate clock mentioned in the complaints book. Okay. Boiler. I'm gonna check upstairs real quick.
It's wedged shut.
I feel like you can probably get that wedge out. Oh, won't give me that choice. So. I'm actually kind of surprised they got the Sierra guy. That's impressive in all like in all reality, that is actually very impressive. Where else can we go? Puzzles. None that are solvable yet.
Sorry, he was the. Sorry, I stand corrected. He was the voice of Leon Kennedy in Resident Evil 4, and also in Resident Evil 4 Incubate, which I don't know what the difference is.
Probably some DLC.
And Resident Evil: The Dark Side Chronicles.
I need the key.
Resident Evil Degeneration.
We watched that movie, or at least I've seen it. Yeah, I think we watched that together with a bunch of people. It's really bad.
No, I think I do remember that. Also did voices for Saints Row. Random ones.
Oh, you do what you do.
These are the good Saints Row games, not the new one.
Oh, thank God.
It was 3 and 4.
Nobody deserves to have been a voice in that terrible shit show. God, I hate that game. So does everybody else, let's be real.
I'm not going to walk out of this now. I need to help Emily.
I mean, there's a reason that basically that didn't revert right back to the original people, like right after that, like the guys that had it wanted to sell it.
The studio's
yeah, okay, that's what it was.
Oh.
It killed the studio, that's how bad it was. It also apparently, and I didn't have this problem, thank God, but it apparently crashed and bricked people's PlayStation 5s.
It's stained.
Oh, fuck that.
Looks like some kind of rot.
I'm so glad I only did an hour stream and then uninstalled it.
Yeah,
this
it's
must
probably
be
the
the
best
clock
option.
that Jeremy wrote about in the commonplace book. Huh. Looks like the plate that held the talisman in the seance room. But it's broken and missing.
I think I know where those two are. I just have to be able to get them out. Oh, that's a dandy.
Sorry, Detective. Didn't mean to obstruct justice or anything.
It's fine.
You know, I'm kind of busy with my own case of a missing person. I was wondering if you've seen Grace, a girl about yay high?
I can't say that I have. Why are you asking?
Well, I'm looking for her.
Is she in trouble?
No. She's just hiding somewhere. But we can't have a rascal like that running around unchecked at a time like this, you understand?
Well, I haven't seen her.
Well, let me know if you find her. I'll be around. I'll keep an eye out for your man, Jeremy. You scratch my back, Detective, and I'll scratch yours.
Hold on. Hi, bud. Can I get a kiss? I'm being a good boy. Oh, it's a kisses. I'm getting puppy kisses. Good boy. Somebody gave you 100 bits, so I'm gonna get a kisses. Sit on me puppy treats. There you go. You got 100 bits worth of kisses. Also, you're not supposed to jump on the table, but I won't tell anyone. Okay, we've been.
Looks like everything's back to normal here.
Let's kind of explore a bit. Probably go till about 7:30. How does that sound tonight? We could do more of this tomorrow and then some Princess Peach.
Yeah, it works for me.
Hey, now. I don't care if I get those adorable down. Off. Leave it. Good boy. That's what good boys do. I do like this so far. So we almost got that. Boxer? Former boxer, it looks like. Oh my god, that's an actual cover. That's Amazing Stories. That's real. H.G. Wells, Jules Verne, Edgar Allan Poe.
Yep.
That is a real cover from back then. Oh god, would I kill to have that. I see you giving me the big puppy eyes. I'll come play with you when I'm done. Promise, while I cook dinner, I'll come play with you. Pinterest Beach comes out tomorrow. So we did hit the goal, so I was able to pre-order it. Oh god, I sound like DSP. But I'm gonna pick it up tomorrow to stream, and Mike agreed to play with me. In other words, be there to mock it.
The hate.
You can still try to get out of it.
No hate.
How eccentric.
Wow. It's a nice bed.
What are these symbols? Looks like alchemy or star constellations.
They're star constellations. I did see. Hold on, I saw them somewhere.
Crack babies.
No, not crack.
They're on the talisman.
No, they were on a picture. There we go. There they are. Yep, I know which ones. It's an M. No, that wouldn't be. It's missing that one. It's missing one of the symbols.
No, it's not. I can see it. Well, it's the middle one is the TD, and then there's one of them is the H.
Yeah, I'm not seeing the M. I'm not seeing
No. But all you have to do is just make the last one the H.
Oh.
Yeah. Yep. There, and then just process of elimination. Unless the H goes before that. Okay, we've gone around once. So leave the H as the second one and then rotate the third one, and that should be it, unless the 2 is out of order. Because we have 2 out of the 3, which means it's just process of elimination.
Let's try this.
Or we have to do something in order to unlock it.
That's the wrong one, but that looked...
Let's see if there's another one here. If we can find what's going on. Because you definitely saw those symbols.
The only one we didn't was the very middle one.
Yeah, the TD or whatever it is. But that's
the
think,
Scorpio sign.
That's what that is?
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
My mom's one, that's how I know it. I could just never... The only one I never seem to remember mine, though. It might be the goat one I think is mine.
Are you Capricorn?
I did it.
Yeah.
I crossed
Yes,
the thresholds to my intended destination without a focusing device. My talisman now knows these roads, and I have no need for the plates. I can find my way to Lafayette as easy as I find my own room. I visited the grave of my father and seen the oven waiting for me. Thank you for opening these doors. I now must summon my courage and go back to that hateful mound outside the oil rig. I hope you'll be feeling better when I return. Jeremy.
Oh.
These paintings got some grim-looking rot on them.
Oh, this is going to be definitely a puzzle. Oh, I see how this puzzle goes.
Oh, okay, so you gotta turn them around, and then some of them turn around, and they have different images on the other side.
Yep, this is a Sierra puzzle game.
Did you do it?
Yeah, I heard the sound, so something happened.
Astarte Artist Colony. I remember hearing about their disappearance. Must have been 15 years or more now.
Will I need to remember how to get them out again? They are locked up for good reason.
The zodiac symbols are good.
I am sure she is still able to whisper the answer in the ears of the wrong people. But not for long.
Oh no, that was
I will
Virgo's
see her
symbol.
burned soon enough. That black goat will be sacrificed to put an end to it all. Then it will all be over. No more Derceto, and sadly, no Astarte. Those good pirates of Pontchartrain. May you still sail the lake, until you find the shores of Hali.
That's Capricorn. Okay, I got Virgo and Scorpios switched. But there's mine up there, Capricorn. Gee, my thing just keeps coming back to goats with me, doesn't it?
As long as you're not doing unseemly things to them.
No, I do like petting goats, though. I like when my neighbor lets me pet the goats.
Goats are dipshits.
They are really stupid, but I love them. The ones here are just derps. They're
Especially the
just derps.
fainting ones.
These ones, he actually uses for, like, keeping his grass. Like, he doesn't have to mow his lawn ever.
That's what most people use them for. They also can eat poisonous plants that most other animals can't.
Okay, so it says it's solvable. Huh. I think there's gotta be something we're just not seeing.
We very obviously saw 2 of the 3 symbols.
Yeah, when they're not here, which is the problem.
Is there any way, like if you hit a button with is it like there like an unlock thing?
No.
Dial, move marker. Why? Okay, yeah.
I'll go look. Maybe there's something.
Unless it's one of those stupid things where like you can't unlock it unless you do a certain story element.
No, like here's the problem because it's green, which means it's solvable.
Yeah, that's true. All right, so let's take a look at. Do we have anything else in there that might have? There's a few other things that we had in there that might have had these symbols. Okay.
Hold on, look. 1, 11, 10.
Yeah, that's the. If you look on the, I think on the talisman, those symbols are aligned with numbers. If you examine
Yeah,
it.
so that's the next thing we have to do. Okay, no, that's not going to be useful.
Yeah, that's just patient records.
The only one we saw that has those kind of symbols.
Right, and they were written to the next page.
Yeah, I'm just looking to see if maybe we missed anything. If you want to give us the symbols, you can, chat. Maybe I missed them over there. No. Those are the only symbols I were seeing.
Yeah, it only gives you 2. Well, it only gives you 2 there. It gives you 3 on another one. Unless it's a. Go through the symbols again.
I'm gonna check something else. Somebody sent me the actual answer, so I'm gonna look and see if we were.
Oh, I see it. I think I see it. If you on the bottom one, you see where the V is?
Oh, you just sent me the fucking thing from Amazing Stories. I don't care about that.
Jesus. I think it looks like a V, but I could be wrong.
We could try that.
No, that's just part of a.
That might be for a later puzzle. But it says we can solve it. That's the problem. That's what's messing with me.
Yeah, which means we have the ability to solve it. Boiler. Let's give it a shot and see what we can do here. So, is it one of those things where maybe we have to, like, after you do it, you disengage and it unlocks?
Mm-mm. I'm gonna try this.
This is a little bizarre.
I hope it didn't soft lock. If anyone can actually go and find it and then come back and let us know if...
What is that box called?
It's just a... It's just
what
a
is
lock.
What is this room called? Better question.
Oh, 1 second. This is Perosi's room. Let's see. I'm gonna look around one more time, see if there's anything I missed. So I unlocked something with this. I gotta figure out what I unlocked. I'm gonna look outside really quick because I know I unlocked something. Doesn't look like anything out here. Can't do anything with that yet. Can't do anything there. They expect you to fuck with the paintings and the family tree to find the answer. Okay, so we did the paintings correctly. Look at the paintings in the family tree. I didn't think I could do anything with the family tree.
Yeah, it's telling you that you can do stuff. Can you select anything in there?
No.
Then the paintings may have not been done correctly.
I can't even access the paintings anymore.
Okay, so is there anything you can access over by the family tree then besides the painting?
No, did it soft lock us again?
I swear to God. Can you click on... So you can't click on any of those?
No.
Hang on, let me look at the... Hang on.
Oh god, game, don't you fucking dare do that to us again. You missed us potentially soft locking. Yeah, give me the answer while Mike looks, and if he can't, if it is actually soft locked, we are going to just put in the answer, chat. I mean, if they want you to fuck with both of these, yeah, that seems like a Sierra thing, but if we can't legitimately mess with this, and I can't. Okay, so that's what the actual answer is. Okay, so Mike's gonna look up what we should be doing next just to check. Because I did the paintings, right? We heard a weird sound. And I can still... Yeah, I can't do anything with that. It might go to 8 o'clock. I think I'm gonna keep playing this. It's such a big ass bed. It looks like it might be comfy too. Until you fall out of it in the middle of the night. So how's it looking, Mike? Did we break things?
I know how to do it. I know how to do it. Okay. So, if you open up Palazzi or whatever the hell her name is, the journal. So, if you look on the key, the clues to finding it are on the they're on the family tree.
Okay.
But what it is it gives you it's going to give you 3 numbers. So you see how there's a number over each one of the artists?
Yeah.
So basically what you do is you have to, in the first area where the paintings are, it should give you a clue as to some names, because there should be names on the paintings that you can see that aren't turned around. Or sorry, the names you can see. So there's 3 names. So it should be, it should be William, Franklin, and Nora. So each one of those names corresponds to somebody on that image, which I believe is the middle, the upper right, and the center, and the direct right. So it's, and it goes in order of where they are on the wall as well, so.
Oh my god, you Sierra motherfucker.
Yep, and then once you look in here, then you can actually zoom in, apparently.
I can't. That's as far as I can zoom in.
The guy on the video I saw was able to zoom in, unless that was zooming in on a camera. Like zooming in on the actual
Yeah,
footage.
because I'm trying to zoom in, because you can do that, and then you can do that.
It doesn't... Don't think so, because his resolution is still pretty good.
I don't know. Maybe this thing is completely borked for us.
It could be. Alright, so then you look at... once you have that, then you can look at the chart that you have up. And hang on a second. All right, so let's see here. Two. So you should have a 2, a 9, and a 4 in that order.
So.
Okay. All right. So I have it frozen, so I understand. So the order is going to be 2, 9, and 4. The first one is Pisces.
So Pisces, Taurus, and then Libra.
No, not Libra. Yeah, sorry, Libra. Yeah, you're correct.
I did that on my own without any help from the chat. Oh fuck, now I have to remember what the actual symbols look like.
The H up there, that's Pisces.
Taurus is the bullhead, and then Libra is... Okay.
The upside, the magnet or whatever it is, or the hump.
Just double checking.
Pisces is the H.
Different H?
Well, the first one should... Yeah, Pisces should be the first one. Well, no, 2 and 9, so sorry. The Taurus should be at the end.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
so it does do it on them.
Got it.
Alright, now that I kind of understand how this game likes to do puzzles, I think I can better get along with these. Because now you just have to look for the thing that doesn't belong.
Oh, I can't save right now. That's got me worried.
Yeah, it looks like you're about to go into a scripted event, probably.
Oh!
Huh? What?
Oh, that's not
that's just nasty.
Are we in Resident Evil 8? Or 7? 7. Actually, that was in Louisiana, wasn't it?
I think so, yeah, actually. I just run past them. Okay, you can. Ugh. No,
I don't like you, and they're gonna vomit on you.
I don't think I'll be going back in that room.
We're gonna just call that the slimy room.
What the hell is going on?
It's an edge piece, so yeah, okay, yeah, let's go there. So we only got one of them so far. We gotta go get the other one. We don't have all the clues yet to solve some of those.
Let's see what else we can do.
What is the one in front of you green?
No. So there's puzzles, but we can't do anything with them, and everything's locked. So.
Do we have? Well, we have to find some more clues. The only question is where.
We haven't been on this side, I don't think.
I need the key.
I need a key for that.
Fuck. Why is everything locked?
Because the game has to remain mystique.
Can I go back in there?
Maybe.
The question is, do I want to go back in there?
Maybe.
Oh. Can't go on that one. I think that's everything here. Good fucking luck with the puzzles. I played Sierra games before. Mike found a guide.
Oh no, I just had a little thing for that one part. I have nothing else up.
This is gonna suck. I think. How about going until 8? Because I kind of am getting addicted to this.
It's up to you. Your stream.
Yeah. After that, I'm gonna go have dinner. Because I haven't eaten.
Okay, okay, we're just back in our original room now. What about if we go downstairs?
That's what
Actually,
I'm thinking.
We have a map for this floor? Because what about downstairs? Because there's more stuff downstairs.
We do have more maps.
Yeah, I was about to say, there's different floors for this. We haven't gone to the attic. I don't know if we can.
Okay, so we can...
Okay, yep, the kitchen. Kitchen gardens. There's something we can solve. That is very helpful.
Yeah, I didn't realize it's a... I thought it was just a map for one. Because
No. Well, yeah, I figured it was like per floor when you were doing it, because I know some games do that, where like you got to find a different map for every floor that you go to. But it seems like this is the same. So
yeah,
we
I'm
actually,
just seeing where we're going from here.
Is this... What is this? Ground floor. Okay.
So we have to get to the ground floor.
Yeah, so we gotta go down.
We also...
So actually,
looks like we can put the ladder here.
I was gonna say the garden's right there.
We can't go down there. Looks like somebody had an accident.
Yep. Well, is it? Yeah, no, it's not.
That or they just spilled a lot of paint.
think I saw that on America's Funniest Home Videos once.
Okay, now we don't need to go that way. Go from here. This way, I believe.
Can you, if you turn to the left, can you just go? Is there another?
Oh, is it?
Most of the time, they build staircases on top of each other. Are you in the cellar?
I believe so, yeah.
I think this is a floor below where we were actually supposed to be. I could be wrong.
You know, Mr. Waits, I saw a piece of the plate that Liza broke. I think she's been hiding them. She's not very good at it. She just chucked it into the little room with all the tools behind the boiler. I left it there. I didn't want to embarrass her by picking it up while she was looking. We went upstairs instead and played backgammon. I let her win, because she's so unhappy. The piece looked like the one on display in Cassandra's room. You know about that one already, right? Or is your eyesight really that fuzzy? I hope you don't feel bad about your glasses. You only look stupid when you squint. Maybe if you had more eyes, you would see these things. I wish you had all the eyes you needed. Your best and favorite guest, Grace.
I mean, yeah, to some people it's boring. We're enjoying the game. If you guys are bored by it, I'm sorry.
It's another plate for the talisman. Like the other one, it's broken and missing some pieces.
So we still need the valve for this.
Yep, I ain't even gonna try that one.
Yeah, we need to... So, look at the map. Let's see where we are, because we got to get to the kitchen garden to solve that other puzzle.
I don't remember any of the voices from Hoonie Pop. It was so... Cutscenes!
What are you doing in my kitchen? I assure you. No,
I'm sorry.
Promise you. Mr. Hotwood is
I was just
nowhere
looking
near my
for-
kitchen, and neither should you be. Don't make me
I didn't
kick you
mean
out
to-
of this house.
Sorry.
Now get out!
Yeah.
We have a gun. We can take care of this issue.
Well, I mean... Yeah...
Can't fight it. You know you want to do it.
Well, no. Well, I was thinking about like, oh, you know, you can't just run around and just shoot people, but you're in like the middle of fucking nowhere in Louisiana. Yeah, you could shoot people, just throw them in the bog and gators will eat them.
Why was she cooking cats?
Because she's a weirdo.
Street card ticket.
Ooh. Almost have enough for that one.
Yeah, I don't really watch Moist Critical. If he found the game boring, that's on him. I'm enjoying it. But, you know, different games for different folks.
I need the key.
God damn it, another key. Okay. Oh, can we open this one?
Yeah, we can leave this.
Yes. Oh, right, alright, sorry. Yeah, this is the way we came.
Yeah, and that's that. So we can't do anything.
Yeah, we already did that. Okay, so I guess we have to go back up and down another set of stairs? Or are we on the... Yeah, because we're not on the ground floor right now. Where does it show where you are?
Oh, the little white dot.
Okay. So we're on the first floor, and it's telling you to go to the ground floor. Maybe go to that rear stairwell there that it shows. Or to the conservatory.
Let's try the conservatory.
You just went in there.
I wish it would bring you directly to the map.
It doesn't just do it if you press M.
Nope.
Yeah.
You have to go through all this.
Interesting.
So we have to go through the library. Okay.
Yeah, you go through here, and then
there's the door out here, I think, in this room.
Yeah, go through here, and then the door. Yeah, there it is. So yeah, you can go. Okay, so now you can
we
get
go
to
upstairs. I wonder.
I
No, you
assume
can't.
So. Oh, yeah, there's plants on it for some weird reason.
God forbid we just move the plants.
That door is locked, it looks like.
Just go this way.
Yep. You are correct. It is this way. Is it this area or the... No, yeah, it's this area. Yeah, okay, so it's towards... So it's the
Oh,
tool
here's
shed.
this.
Oh, yeah, the ladder in the tool shed. Okay,
Oh, you
so
know what?
the
It might have just been paint. Or like flowers or something. Look.
That's blood.
Oh, well, shit.
And bolt cutters. Have fun.
Always wanted to use them in real life.
They're not as fun as people make them seem to be. They're actually kind of a bitch to use.
Okay.
They're heavy as fuck.
Yeah, and then you probably had to use them a few times in your job.
On occasion. When you're actually using them to cut bolts, it sucks.
You could have reached that over there, and I'm gonna say it. You could have reached that.
Yeah, you could have.
Lazy.
Alright, now we got the thing in the bucket here.
Uh-oh, something's about to happen.
Oh, okay, so we got a broken plate piece.
I heard that music sting. I know what you're about to pull. So we have the other piece we need.
Okay, now we just gotta get back there.
Let me just go this way.
So second floor, so we're going upstairs. Yeah, no, I like this so far.
Okay, we can't do anything over here. Oh, it might have been the other one. You know what? I think I know an easier way for us to do this.
Other what?
We go... I think it's this way. Yeah, this way.
Oh yeah, there you go. Well, there's the front staircase.
Here we go upstairs.
Yeah, we gotta go to the second floor anyway for the next puzzle.
Oh, look at that. That is pretty. Imagine getting to have one of those. That is pretty.
Yeah, no. That is a massive hazard. No.
I guess.
No, you don't understand. Where it snows, no.
Oh, yeah, where it snows, yeah, but like, in like...
No, there are places that have that crap, and you have to shovel those off. Because if the snow gets to too much of a weight on it, if they don't get it off, if it stays up there, it will compromise that structure.
Fair enough.
A lot of the times people will do that, and a lot of the times they do it on like flat roofs, especially when you have like a strip mall. I've seen it before where they will put people on a roof with a crane with a box, and they will shovel into the box and then dump the box with all the snow until everything's done, and then people can get off the roof.
We don't have snow here.
I know. That's why I'm explaining it to you.
I know. I'm saying, like, I'd get to have something like that because we don't. Well, hurricanes probably make it dangerous. Too.
I was gonna say you also have massive hail from hurricanes.
I think
so
I've
that's
seen
also
this somewhere.
Believe it or not, we don't get a lot of hail. Oh.
Okay, so those lines have to line up. So that doesn't work. So the one that's on the far, yeah, that goes at the top.
This one?
No, the other one that you just had.
This
Yep.
one?
Yeah, that goes at the very top. Yep, turn it.
Oh.
Yep. Then that one, yep. Oh, no,
No.
completely upside down. Completely upside down. Yep.
That's
90 degrees to the left, and that goes in the dead center. That one goes on the right hand side.
There was something in the
it
commonplace
goes there.
book about this.
It goes there. Or does it? Yeah, that goes in the other. Yeah, that corner. Maybe. That'd be a weird one.
Oh, I know which one this is. Hold on. It's the bottom left one.
Yeah, we got to switch the right and the bottom. I know what it is. So you see, not the bottom, the right and the left.
Right here?
No, the center right and left.
Oh.
I knew that looked off. And now, I guess, switch the two
right
corner
here.
pieces to look identical.
Got it.
Hey.
I think the clock
Okay,
broke.
that did something.
Or maybe it just stopped at a very precise place.
Oh, you fucking Sierra asshole.
Okay, so let's
Should
see.
I get a
You have
picture of it and send it to you?
no. I can see it. It's a 6, a 3, and where did the last one stop? A 6, a 3, and a 4. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's 6, 3, 4. Or a combination of those digits.
You might want to write that down. Now we have that. There's another puzzle.
Just so we have it.
Where is the other?
It's dead center in front of you. It looks like it's the green. Or there, yeah. It's that puzzle.
Oh.
Oh, you can put that over it. Okay. Okay, so I get that. All right, so it has to be 6, 3, 4. So we changed it to 6, 3, and 4. Or a combination of those numbers. Okay, so it's a combination of those numbers, so it's not the same. So it's 4, 3, 6. Okay. Since it went from upper to lower, maybe it was 3, 6, 4. No. Maybe it was. Well, I thought it was 6, 3. Is there something that
Let me look at the thing again.
Yeah. Well, it's definitely those 3 numbers. It says it's those 3 numbers. Can you change that at all, or is that just something you can look
That's
at?
just something it is.
All right. So,
The
which one's
smallest one
happy?
is 3. I think I know how they're doing this.
Okay, so
It's a little thing.
yep.
It
You're
was
right.
the size of the clock thing. That's how I figured it
There's
out.
a picture in the black glass. It's showing me something. It's the hallway outside Jeremy's room.
I really like this game.
Okay.
For a minute there, it wasn't letting me go anywhere but here.
I want to save.
Yeah, you're right. Oh.
I made it.
You know why I think
I entered another one of Jeremy's memories.
I think I know why people are calling this boring. If you're not really used to like older puzzle games and things like that, you won't like this. But if you kind of grew up doing a lot of puzzle games and point and click games, this is your style. Like that's why some people are finding this game boring. Ooh, weird tales. But I kind of grew up with a lot of puzzle games. Like there's some I'd love to show you guys that I have on Steam. I have to see if I can get them running. Like I love these type of games. It's my type of thing. Okay, there we go. We kind of had to fall there for a second.
May 1923. Monday. All okay. Ready for delivery. Maintenance. Oil pump must be serviced. Any tampering causes large spills unless properly forestalled. Tuesday. Shipment delayed but delivered. Maintenance. Service bridge close to broken. Wednesday. Prospectors reluctantly agreed to show the burial mound to Mr. Hotwood, a painter, who read about our finds in the papers. He means to return tomorrow and try to find a way inside. Thursday. Mr. Hotwood's efforts delayed. The workers seemed nervous about his presence. Hotwood promised not to return to the compound. Instead, he has taken up an offer by L'Officier, the riverboat captain, who means to pilot him to the site tomorrow morning. Hopefully that's the end. Work can resume. Maintenance. Bridge from the oil tower to the bayou has collapsed. Sabotage suspected.
This is the devil that guides us now.
Okay, right for that last one. Actually, you know what? I think this is a good spot to call it right for tonight.
Okay, sounds good.
So we will do a little bit more of this tomorrow, along with Princess Peach. Thank you guys so much for joining us tonight, and we will see you guys all tomorrow.